Hello and welcome back to Renew You at Home. Today I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth about what I've been working on behind the scenes in the salon. My ongoing education, the new brands that I've brought into Renew You lately, and why I keep showing these things to you, why I chose to bring them into Renew You in the first place. And I don't want every podcast to feel like a lesson. But I really do believe that knowledge is empowering, and I love being able to explain things in a way that helps you understand your skin, not just treat it. Because when you know why you're doing something, you start to feel more confident, more connected to your own routine, and that is what I want for you. This podcast is also a beautiful opportunity for me to delve deeper into those salon conversations, share it wider, and go that little bit more in depth than sometimes I'm able to do in treatment or on social media. So I really want today's conversation to still feel like that calm moment for you, whether that's a Sunday morning when it airs or later in the week. But I also would love it if you learned something at the same time. How fab is that? Today's conversation is all about skincare, but not just any skincare. We're going deeper into the why behind it, the ingredients that matter most, and the reason I've become so passionate about one in particular, and that's vitamin A. I'm going to be a little bit brand specific here, which I didn't necessarily want for the podcast, but this is less about the brand and more about their teaching, the science behind what they do, and it happens that the product obviously is geared up around that. So that's why I'm talking about that product specifically. This is why I have it and why I'm so excited about it. So I hope that makes sense. Over the last year, I've really been reflecting on the skin challenges that I see most in here in Renew You. My clients often have impaired barriers, acne, rosacea, and general sensitivity. And let's be honest, that's my skin type too. So I am doubly invested and probably the best guinea pig. I wanted a system that didn't just offer a short-term fix, but actually repaired and supported the skin to work as it's designed to. I needed more results for these specific skin types, and therefore I needed to understand deeper how the skin functions and why skin becomes so sensitive. And that's what led me to Environ. I love how Environ looks at the skin's barrier, not just as a surface problem, but as a living, breathing, responsive system. Their philosophy is rooted in rebuilding, strengthening, and supporting the skin, working with it and not against it. And for me as a therapist, that just feels so aligned because I've always believed that your skin tells a story of your stress, your lifestyle, your emotions. And if we want it to glow, we have to nurture it from a place of understanding, not control. It's been so empowering to deepen my education around vitamins A in particular, C and E, and how that impacts our skin, not just in the short term, but long term. It's made me more excited to be able to share that with you and give you the confidence to know why something works for your skin, not just that it does. I love that Environ use their core knowledge of vitamins A, C, and E in all the products that they use because those nutrients actively improve all skin conditions, not just the ones I treat most, but also aging, pigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles, hydration. If you can think of a skin concern, it will help with those. And if you have no skin concerns, let's keep it that way because they affect every layer of skin health. The range itself is therefore able to be simple, minimalistic, and mindful, which I know from feedback from so many of our conversations, to be honest, is exactly what you've been craving. Skincare that works, but without the overwhelm. So let's start with vitamin A, because this really is where healthy skin begins. Vitamin A is essential for all skin. It's the foundation vitamin, the one that literally our skin can't function without. And what I think is so fascinating is that we're all actually deficient in it. Every single day, our skin uses up vitamin A just by doing what it's meant to do, protecting us from sunlight, pollution, temperature changes, and stress. So while we're constantly depleting it, we rarely replenish it in any meaningful way. And trust me, our diet is not doing it. That's why vitamin A needs to be restored daily, not as a luxury, but as a maintenance. The same way we'd apply SPF daily to protect our skin, or you should be. Make sure you are. Because here's the thing, vitamin A doesn't just make your skin look better, it helps your skin function better. It repairs cell DNA, meaning that it helps your skin heal and renew itself more efficiently, preventing damage that's already begun beneath the surface. So, not only is it about treating what you see now, it's about long term prevention and resilience. It is as vital in our skincare routine as SPF. SPF protects your skin from future damage, and vitamin A repairs the damage that's already happened, right down at DNA level. They work hand in hand. Now, vitamin A in skincare is retinoids. And I know that when many people hear retinoids rather, or retinol, a little fear comes with those words. And I get it because a lot of retinol products on the market are harsh or they're purchased without professional support and therefore they're used incorrectly. They can cause irritation, dryness, flaking, especially when someone dives in too fast or uses too much too soon without understanding what they're doing, what to expect and what not to expect. What I love about Environ's approach is that it is actually the complete opposite. One, you are working with a professional, so you've got that hand in hand experience. We build your skin's tolerance gradually, nurturing, not shocking it. Their philosophy is start low, go slow, but also that sensitive skin actually needs more vitamin A than any other because it needs to be rebuilt. And I can completely relate. I avoided vitamin A for years because of my own sensitivity. I wrongly thought that vitamin A was only for aging skins, but now, with the knowledge and experience that I have, it makes perfect sense to me that sensitivity is a sign of deficiency, not a reason to avoid it. My skin's been the best it's ever been. When used correctly and gently, vitamin A strengthens sensitivity rather than worsens it. It calms inflammation, supports your skin's barrier, and teaches your skin to behave more like healthy skin again. Our skin actually has receptors for vitamin A. It's a totally natural thing to have on our skin. Our skin already knows how to store it and how to use it. Regardless of the form of retinoid that we apply, our skin will always convert it to one type to use and another type to store. It is so clever, but I like to think of those receptors a little bit like doors. And right now, for most of us, those doors are closed firm and locked. So we need to encourage our skin to comfortably leave those doors wide open to accept as much vitamin A as it possibly can. That's going to take a little bit of time. The only way that we can do that is to keep sending our skin and those receptors gentle knocks. Sometimes, while those doors are still closed, your skin might respond with a little dryness, some sensitivity, even a bit of a purge, getting all that gunk out of there. I say a little purge, my goodness, mine was a whole face, but worth it now. It's doing that because it's speeding everything up. And working with a professional helps you to understand, again, what is normal, what we can keep calm and carry on with, and what is not. The key is patience and guidance. Working with a professional is giving you that reassurance. Like I said, Environ's motto is start low, go slow. And when you do, you will have incredible success. Those doors will swing wide open. Your skin will just keep getting stronger and better from there. This is long-term skin health. That is worth a little patience. Now, vitamin A, incredible, but it doesn't work alone. It is best paired with vitamin C and vitamin E. Again, let's misbuff a little bit. A lot of people will say retinol and vitamin C, too harsh, let's not use those together. It all depends on how they are used, quantities, types, all of that. But they need to be used together. They are incredible. Those three, A, C, and E, create a trio that supports your skin in every way: protection, repair, renewal, and resilience. Vitamin A repairs your cell DNA. It normalizes your oil production. Hello, fewer breakouts. It speeds up cell turnover, stimulates collagen and elastin so you can say bye bye to fine lines. It boosts healthy blood flow, thickens, strengthens, and compacts that barrier, helps your skin to produce its own hyaluronic acid for hydration, and reduces pigmentation and even skin tone. Amazing. Vitamin C strengthens our collagen, brightens dull skin, reduces redness and inflammation. It is wound healing. It provides antioxidant protection. It enhances the benefits of vitamins A and E, and it keeps the skin hydrated and resilient. Vitamin A comes in to soothe, heal, and nourish the skin. It acts like a cushion, almost like bubble wrap for your skin cells. Together, the three of them form the foundation for calm, resilient, and radiant skin that lasts a lifetime. And just like everything we talk about here, I might be repeating myself a little, but good. It doesn't have to be complicated. Consistency with these is important. It's the consistency that is important, not the complexity. It starts with your cleanse, taking those few extra seconds to slow down and really feel your skin. Then your moisturizer, which I'm recommending, to be honest, everyone use the Environ Step Up system to get their vitamin A, C, and E daily fix. And of course, finish with that SPF. It's as simple as that. You cleanse, you moisturize, you use your SPF. If you are looking for specific skin results, you have a goal, maybe a deadline, that's where we can build from there. But this foundation alone creates incredible change. And I have to mention it, it doesn't take away from the gorgeous, powerful products from other brands. The one I use in the salon is Dermalogica. They still have a firm place in both my own routine and all of yours at the moment. I love weaving both brands together, switching between them for cleansing and boosting, and always reaching for Dermalogica for those deeply holistic, bespoke treatments in the salon. But at the heart of it all, regardless of the brand that we're using, this is your moment to connect. Your skincare routine can be your daily pause, your self-care ritual, your reminder that you matter. Because skin health is way more than skin deep. Your skin listens to touch, to temperature, to emotion. It reflects what's happening within. So when you nourish it with vitamins, touch, and attention, you are not just improving how it looks, you are soothing your mind too. So as we close today, and I know that was a lot of information to take in, take a gentle breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And remember this: vitamin A in skincare isn't about chasing perfection. It's about restoring balance. It's about helping your skin remember what it feels like, what healthy feels like. Every time you use your skincare, you are not just treating your skin, you're reconnecting with your skin. You're telling it and yourself, I care. Because your skin doesn't just respond to what you put on it, it responds to how you treat it. With kindness, patience, and consistency, your skin will truly glow. So, here's to skin that is calm, resilient, and radiant from the inside out. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a lesson in the why behind skin, what's been going on behind the scenes at Renew You, why I've changed my tune ever so slightly with skin, and why this is the message that goes forward, why all of us should be using vitamins A, C, and E in any routine that you are using already, and how we can integrate that into caring for ourselves that little bit deeper. Until next time, take gentle care.